If you have built out all of your content and you have different sections and they're all organized, you have your videos and information, and this is what you want to share with your students along with all their subpages, the best way to do this would be simply to right-click on the section you want to share with your students, and you will have to do this process for each section that you've created. And you're going to click Move and Copy, and then you're going to select the notebook that you want to send it to. Your regular notebooks are right here. Your class notebooks are right here, and so they look a little different when you can see how they're laid out. So if I were to choose to put this in Math Period 7 and I just choose that notebook right here, it means that it will come into the student notebook like this as different sections up at the top. I could choose to put it in the content library, which means it will not be visible up here, but it will be visible inside the student content library. That choice on how you share that is up to you, but be consistent in how you share your content. If you share it in the main notebook, then you should be consistent about doing it the same way each time, unless there's a reason for why you would want one or the other. If you put it in teacher only, it will not be visible to students, so that's not a good choice. You also have the option to send it to individual students, and you can click their names underneath all the other folders. You cannot send it to multiple classes this way. It will only let you choose one. So I'm going to choose the one that I want to send it to, and I have the choice of Move and Copy. Do not choose Move out of your master document because it will move there. Make sure you choose Copy. If I decide that I need to add a new section before distributing new pages, I can do that. I need to go to the student class notebook, not the master class, and this is where I'll create my new sections. So I'm going to create a new section, and this time it's going to be Unit 3, Distribute, and it's going to pop up down there. I'll probably have to refresh for it to do that. Okay, and I can see my Unit 3. So when I pop back over to my student notebook and refresh theirs, so this is the student view, and I'm going to click on my student, and I can see I have Unit 3. So my Unit 3 is now in there, and now I can push pages to that Unit 3 if I want to. So let me do that. I'm back in my master notebook. This is my master notebook right here. Not the class notebook, but the master notebook, and I want to distribute some pages. I'm going to click on the page that I want to distribute. I'm going to click on Distribute Page. I can do it one notebook at a time, but this one allows me to do whole groups of notebooks. So if I'm just doing one page, I can actually do the whole notebook at one time. So the page I'm sending is this one right here, and I can check off all of the pages that I want to send them to. And click Next. And where do I want to put them in? I'm going to select Class Notes. This is where it becomes really important that you've named all of your sections exactly the same from one student notebook to the next student notebook to the next student notebook. So what you do in period 1, you need to do in period 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Otherwise, you're not going to have them show up as an option to be able to send them to. So I'm going to send them to the Class Notes, Distribute. And I can see that it's being sent off. And that is your second option for being able to send information to your students.